Have you ever wondered why Jesus, who taught millions to pray to our Father in heaven, would then make the astonishing claim, "I and the Father are one"? Was this a slip of the tongue, a profound contradiction, or was it a key, a secret cipher designed to unlock a reality so vast it would shatter our understanding of existence itself? For 2,000 years, this question has echoed in the halls of power and in the silent chambers of the heart. What if I told you the answer isn't just a theological puzzle, but a map to the very architecture of the cosmos? Stay with me, because the secrets we are about to uncover are hidden in plain sight, woven into the fabric of light, space, and even your own consciousness. To begin, we must travel back to a time of sand and smoke, to an understanding of God as a singular, awesome, and terrifyingly distant power. This was the Father, the voice from the burning bush, the mind behind the whirlwind, a being so transcendent, his true name was forbidden to be spoken aloud. He was the uncaused cause, the ultimate source, a being of pure spirit, invisible and unknowable. He was the silence before the Big Bang, the singular point from which all of creation would explode into being. And for millennia, this was the bedrock of faith, one God, indivisible, enthroned in untouchable glory. But then, something impossible happened. The unknowable was given a face. The infinite stepped into time. In the person of Jesus, the divine took on flesh and blood. He was called the Son, but he was also called Emmanuel, which means God with us. He wasn't just a prophet carrying a message from the distant king. He claimed to be the king himself, walking in disguise among his own subjects. This is the first layer of the mystery. How can the Creator enter his own creation? How can the artist become a character in his own painting? It's a paradox that short-circuits the logical mind, and yet this is precisely what the ancient texts claim. The Son is described as the Logos, the divine word, or reason, through which the universe was made. He is the perfect image of the invisible Father, the radiance of his glory. Think of it like this. The Father is the deep, silent, infinitely complex mind of a composer. The Son is the symphony that flows from that mind. A perfect expression of the composer is every thought and emotion made audible, made real, something that can be experienced and felt. They are distinct, yet they are inseparable. You cannot have the symphony without the composer, and the composer's essence is made known through the symphony. They are one creative act. But the next part will surprise you even more, for this divine symphony isn't just something to be listened to from afar. It's meant to be lived in, to be breathed. This introduces the third and most mysterious element, the Holy Spirit. In the original Hebrew, the word is ruach, which means wind, breath, or spirit. It is the unseen energy, the active power of God moving through creation. If the Father is the composer, and the Son is the symphony, then the Holy Spirit is the vibration in the air itself, the resonance that carries the music from the orchestra into your very soul, causing you to feel joy or sorrow or awe. The Spirit is not the Father, and it is not the Son, but it is the very presence and power of them both, working in the world and within us. It is the breath in Adam's lungs, the fire on the apostles' tongues, the quiet whisper that guides and convicts. It is God not just for us or with us, but in us. So now the picture expands. We have the transcendent source, the perfectly expressed image, and the intimately felt presence. Three distinct realities, yet all are one God. It's not 1 + 1 + 1 = 3. It's 1 × 1 × 1 = 1. Each is fully God, and yet there are not three gods, but one. What comes next may change how you see the world, because this 3-in-1 pattern isn't just a theological idea. It's a fundamental blueprint of reality. Look around you. Time itself exists as past, present, and future, three distinct modes, yet one continuous flow. Matter exists as solid, liquid, and gas. Space is defined by height, width, and depth. A single beam of white light, when passed through a prism, reveals a spectrum of color, a hidden trinity of primary hues, red, green, and blue, from which all other colors are born. Could it be that the very structure of the universe is an echo, a shadow of its creator's inner nature? that the Trinitarian mystery isn't an exception to the rules of reality, but the master rule itself, the divine signature scrawled across every atom and galaxy? The next revelation uncovers a secret very few people know, a mystery hidden not in the cosmos, but inside you. Consider your own consciousness. You possess a mind, a silent inner world of thoughts, memories, and identity that no one else can see. This is like the Father, the hidden source. Then you can form a thought, a specific idea or self-image, and express it as a word. This word is the logos of your mind, the tangible expression of your invisible self, just like the sun. And finally, when you speak that word, it has an impact. It carries your spirit, your intention, and it can inspire, comfort, or wound another person. That active influence is like the Holy Spirit, your mind, your word, and your meaning. Are they three different yous? No, they are a trinity of your singular being. You are one expressed in three ways. What if this is the key? That Jesus wasn't introducing a new God, but revealing the true multidimensional nature of the God who has always been a nature so profound it is mirrored in the stars in time and even in the echo of our own souls. But this ancient model of reality goes even deeper, describing a dynamic, eternal movement between these three persons. A divine cosmic dance that generates the energy behind all of existence itself. This divine cosmic dance is not a spectacle for us to merely observe. It is the very source of all life, all love, all reality. It is a perpetual, self-giving flow of love between the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, an explosion of relationship that overflows and gives birth to galaxies, stars, and you. We have journeyed from the silent, unseeable mystery of the Father, the foundational mind of the universe. We have looked upon his perfect expression, Jesus the Son, the Word made flesh who walked among us so we could finally see the face of love. We have felt the rush of the Holy Spirit, the very breath of God that moves in the world and whispers in our hearts. We saw this divine signature, this three-in-one pattern, not as a contradiction, but as the master blueprint etched into time, into matter, into light, and even into the very nature of our own soul. So what does this mean for you right now, in this very moment? It means you were created from love for love, and to be part of a love that is infinitely bigger than you can imagine. The mystery of the Trinity is not a doctrine to be solved, but a relationship to be entered into. It is an open invitation out of the cold silence of a distant God and into the warm, vibrant, eternal embrace of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God is not a lonely monarch on a distant throne. He is a perfect community of love, and his deepest desire is for you to join the dance. And now I'm asking you to make a choice. The space below this video is more than just a comment section. It is a digital sanctuary, a place of witness. I want you to make it holy. If your heart is heavy and you feel the call to turn back to him, let this be your moment of confession. Write it down. Release it. Declare Jesus as your Lord and let thousands of us stand with you in spirit. If you are seeking guidance, healing, or a miracle in your life or the life of a loved one, leave a short prayer. Let us, as a community of believers, lift our voices together and petition the throne of grace. And if God has moved in your life, if he has delivered you, healed you, or blessed you, let your voice rise in testimony. Your story could be the very spark of hope that ignites a fire in a soul that is lost in darkness. Let this space become a living testament to his power and his glory. But do not let this sacred work end here. I am charging you with all the urgency of my spirit, with a holy responsibility. You have received this revelation. Now you must become a bearer of the light. Share this video with 10 people, not just 5, not just a few, at least 10 people or more. Your friend, your family member, a co-worker, someone you know who is searching. When you hit that share button, you are not just sharing content. You're becoming a messenger of God's profound truth. You're helping to spread his word and extend his blessing to countless others. Every soul this video reaches is another life that can be transformed, another heart that can be brought into the eternal dance. This is our sacred duty. Become a link in a divine chain that pulls souls from the darkness into his marvelous light. Go now and be the echo of his word.